Well, joining us now in the studio is Hannah Wettig. She's a journalist and former manager at the German-Iraqi NGO Wadi and its Stop FGM Middle East project. I'm so glad you're with us on this important day for tackling this issue. Hannah, it must be something that is difficult to get to grips with when it's about changing people's minds on something that is a long-running tradition. How do you go about that?
Well, first of all, the thing is, what is the tradition? What is the background? Why do people do that? And it's very different. It varies from country to country. And we do have also new developments of where it is a tradition, but we have the problem of medicalization in some countries where it's a tradition is changing. How do we go about it? Well, I can talk about Iraq, about Iraqi Kurdistan. We had a very preferable situation, because it's a very young democracy. There is a vivid civil society. This is really important because one of the things you can say worldwide, wherever it happens, you need a community-based approach. You need to work with the community, not against it. And there, with this new situation, with new democracy, people were very open to change and to ideas of women's liberation.
So you did have that marked success within one generation in Iraqi Kurdistan. What exactly did you do to empower people in those communities to deliver the message?
Well, yeah, we had this success. It's in one region of Iraqi Kurdistan where we've started our work 15 years ago. And one is persistency. There was not a single day when not one of our mobile teams, which are Kurdish women, visited one of the villages and spoke to people. But there was also this very broad approach. Once a law was passed, laws are really important, that prohibited FGM in Kurdistan. We worked with the government, therefore with the police, with lawyers, with religious leaders. Religious leaders are really important because there are explanations there that it is an Islamic duty. Must be said, most Muslims do not believe it is, but some do. We talked to the men in the villages.
Right. And how receptive were they?
They were actually very receptive once they understood the issue. We had men coming up to our office thanking us because they finally understood what was wrong in their marriage.
I want to ask you, I mean, this is a global issue, and I think that shouldn't be forgotten. How much of an issue is this in Europe?
Well, there are only estimates, and the estimates are high. Terefam, which collects, makes this estimates with other organizations in other EU countries, says it should be around 500,000 affected who have undergone FGM, and another, I think, 180,000 who are 180,000 who are at risk. However, these are extrapolations that they say, OK, we have so and so many cases in the countries of origin, so therefore the migrants are affected in the same way. But this might be the case or might not be the case. Like, for example, the Kurds, they abandoned the practice very quickly here, while other communities do not. So this needs to be looked into as well.
Right, Hannah Wettig, thank you so much for coming in and speaking about this so openly and helping others to do the same. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you.